You know, the Arizona Coyotes have had a quietly good season to start thus far. In 16 games played, they have 8 wins, 6 losses, 2 overtime losses for 18 points, and sit currently 4th in the Central Division. Before I go any further into the video, I'd appreciate it if you could drop a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 5,000 subscribers for the end of the month. Let's get back into it. The Coyotes are a team that a lot of people have written off for a multitude of reasons, whether it be the lack of success throughout the existence of the Coyotes, or the arena situation where it was denied in Tempe and they are still currently playing at ASU. And there's a lot of narratives you could talk about the Coyotes, but one thing I think is getting a bit unnoticed is how well they're playing this season and how good some of the players have looked thus far. Clayton Keller leads the Coyotes in scoring in 16 games played, 7 goals, 10 assists for 17 points. I forget, what did Sean Avery say about Clayton Keller at one point?
Clayton Keller kid, he fucking sucks. Fancy schmancy, fucking stick handle.
Yeah, that take isn't aging the best, but you also have other contributors. Nick Schmaltz, 13 points in 16 games played. Dursey, 12 points in 16 games played. And the rookie Logan Cooley's like Adam Oates out there, 2 goals, 10 assists for 12 points. You have a lot of good depth on this team, and when you look at the line combinations, you just have a lot of depth scoring, which is what you need in today's NHL. And mixed with some solid pieces on the back end, they have become a far more competent NHL team. And I would be remiss not to mention the goalies. Connor Ingram in 8 games played has a 2.76 goals against average and a .918 save percentage for a 6-1 record. And then Vejmelka, 9 games played, 3.08 goals against average and .906 for a 2-5 record. Now you're hoping his record improves over time, but they're getting steady play. And for a Coyotes team that has been in the basement for the majority of the past decade, it is nice to see some of the youth come in and make an instant impact like Logan Cooley. You're having players like Dursey on the back end really come into their own, and solid contributors like Clayton Keller continue to produce. While this Coyotes team is not a Stanley Cup contender by any stretch of the imagination, they are set up in a very good place to be competitive for a long time. They have a lot of high draft picks, and it looks like guys like Cooley are going to pan out. And it's not just the draft picks that they have taken. In the next 3 years, they have a lot of draft picks. They have 3 second-round picks this upcoming draft and 3 third rounds. And then in the 2025 draft, they have 4 second-round picks and 2 third-round picks. The Coyotes got a lot of future assets, and they should be in a prime situation to build themselves a competitive team for a very long time. Not every draft pick's gonna hit, but when you have this many picks, you make your chances greater to find some really good NHL quality players. This is a great story for the Yotes. I'm not sure where they'll ultimately end up. We've had a conversation about that on the channel, but I think something that's been forgotten is, yeah, the Coyotes do have fans. How much, how little you want to say, that's all well and good, but to be fair to them, there hasn't been a great product on the ice for the majority of their tenure in Arizona, and hopefully this is an indication of a bright future to come. I would like to know your thoughts down below. What do you think of the Arizona Coyotes, and do you believe they have a bright future as well? I'm Captain Paul. I'll see you in the next one.